from the heights of his master's house to the depths of a royal dungeon. Joseph, the dreamer, had been betrayed, falsely accused, and thrown into the darkness to be forgotten. The world had cast him aside. But even there, in the place of the king's prisoners, the Lord was with Joseph. He was shown steadfast love and found favor in the eyes of the prison keeper. Soon, the keeper entrusted all the prisoners to Joseph's care. Whatever was done there, he was the one who did it. The slave boy had become a leader, even in chains. In the course of time, 2 new prisoners arrived, men from the highest echelons of Egyptian society, Pharaoh's chief cupbearer and his chief baker. Having offended their king, they were placed in the same prison under Joseph's charge. One morning, after they had been in custody for some time, Joseph came to them and saw that they were deeply troubled. "Why do you look so sad today?" he asked. They replied, "We have had dreams, and there is no one to interpret them." Joseph, seeing their distress, spoke with a quiet confidence that came not from himself, but from his God. "Do not interpretations belong to God?" he said. "Please tell them to me." The chief cupbearer went first. "In my dream," he began, "there was a vine before me, and on the vine were 3 branches. As it budded, its blossoms shot forth, and the clusters ripened into grapes. Pharaoh's cup was in my hand, and I took the grapes and pressed them into his cup and placed the cup in his hand." Joseph's interpretation was swift and hopeful. "The 3 branches are 3 days, he explained. "In 3 days, Pharaoh will lift up your head and restore you to your office. You will place his cup in his hand as you formerly did." Then, seeing his own chance for freedom, Joseph made a simple, desperate plea. "Only remember me when it is well with you, and please do me the kindness to mention me to Pharaoh, and so get me out of this house. For I was indeed stolen out of the land of the Hebrews, and I have done nothing that they should put me into this dungeon." Encouraged by this good news, the chief baker shared his dream. "I also had a dream," he said. "There were 3 cake baskets on my head, and in the uppermost basket there were all sorts of baked goods for Pharaoh, but the birds were eating them out of the basket on my head." Joseph's face grew somber. The interpretation was grim. "The 3 baskets are 3 days, he said. "In 3 days, Pharaoh will lift up your head from you and hang you on a tree, and the birds will eat the flesh from you." 3 days later, on Pharaoh's birthday, the prophecies were fulfilled. The chief cupbearer was restored to his position, serving wine to the king. The chief baker was executed, just as Joseph had said. Joseph, waiting in the darkness of his cell, must have felt a surge of hope. His gift was real. His vindication was at hand. The cupbearer, now back in the king's court, would surely remember the Hebrew slave who had foreseen his salvation. But the final bitter twist of this chapter was yet to come. The scripture is simple and devastating, yet the chief cupbearer did not remember Joseph, but forgot him. The dreamer, who held the key to the future, was left to languish in the darkness, his fate once again in the hands of a forgetful world.